Satoshi Kusama, lead developer of Shiba Inu, recently published an important update that every member of the Shiba Inu community needs to know. So be sure to stay up to the end of this video disclaimer. Before we get to that, there is an interesting update that you should be aware of. Consolidation, the team working on Shiba Inu recently published a new blog post on that blog. They confirmed that the Shiba Inu beta development is still in progress, and it appears that they are rapidly approaching the launch of the network. Some people may find this quite reassuring. However, some people may not be excited about the way this update is worded because it seems that this launch is not as close as they would like it to be. This makes a lot more sense when you consider the fact that the team also stated that they didn't want to be rushed. Indeed, they stated that it would be foolish to rush. And while no one wants them to rush you, the fact that they're mentioning it at this point seems like they're trying to say, we might need to wait a bit more. They said the launch date is fast approaching. So I could be wrong. But what do you think? Moving on from that, analysts say that this gray hair could show a big price move soon. Cryptocurrency analyst and trader Oli Martinez mentioned on Twitter that he sees the Shib moving 10% in price soon. But he advised that we all watch the charts because things can go either way. Truly, after all, the price of Shib has fallen rapidly by 5% in the past 24 hours, so there are high chances that Shib will be able to pump soon. But it is best to keep your eyes on the charts before making any moves. Speaking of prices, Bitcoin printed its first golden cross since September 2021. For those who don't know, the golden cross is a bullish breakout pattern that occurs when an asset's short-term moving average crosses above its long-term moving average. What you really need to know is that this is an uptrend, and now analysts are saying that Bitcoin could be on its way to the $25,000 price. And if Bitcoin is pumping, it will likely follow suit. It's really interesting to think about what we just talked about. Now to the main news for those who don't already know. The UK has plans to introduce its own digital currency. On Monday, authorities said British businesses and consumers may need a digital copy of the pound sterling. As a result, they have begun working on creating a digital currency that works while also protecting the country's financial stability. One of the things that has already been decided is the fact that no one will be allowed to store what some call way bitcoins before any actual development begins. The government has already stated that every Briton will only be allowed at least around PS 20,000 soon after the currency's launch. It looks like eventually people will be allowed to carry more. But why was this cover put in place? Well, the Deputy Governor of the Bank of England, Sir John Cunliffe, mentioned that putting in place this temporary cap would help manage risk and ensure that it was affordable for everyone. According to him, the PS 10,000 cap would mean 3/4 of people could receive their salary in digital pounds, while the PS 20,000 cap would allow almost everyone to receive their salary in digital pounds. Keep outflows from the banking system broadly within the assumptions laid down in the bank's previous modeling work. In addition, Hunt also stated that owners will not be allowed to store new tokens. The reason for this is that the authorities fear that hoarding these cryptocurrencies could pose a great risk to the banking sector. There are fears that if people switch completely to digital pounds, they would be able to withdraw money between accounts instantly, completely bypassing the bank structure. There are plans to extend or remove the limits in the future. But in the meantime, decentralized cryptocurrencies like the Shiba Inu can really help combat the risks. It is much more difficult for cryptocurrencies to do with decentralized crypto than with centralized cryptocurrencies, mainly because there is no single source that can be tampered with easily and quickly. But what do you think a Shiba Inu would be a good idea in this situation? Also, if you really found this helpful, please leave a comment and share this video with friends. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm, which helps me continue to increase the quality of my videos. Now about Satoshi. He recently reached out to the Shiba Inu community, urging them to provide assistance to Turkey and Syria in the aftermath of the earthquake. He asked community members to name the nonprofits that accept Shib in the comments section of his tweet. That way, the whales can take notice of those organizations and help collectively. Turkey and Syria need all the help they can get right now because the earthquake left thousands dead and many injured. So if you know of any non-profit organizations operating in Turkey or Syria that accept Shib, consider putting their names under Satoshi. He tweeted after Satoshi's call to action. A number of Shib investors have expressed wishing to donate money, but only a few charities have been named so far, notably Doctors Without Borders. Some people also suggested the American National Red Cross, but they only work in the United States. It is therefore important that whatever organization you mention is operating in Turkey or Syria. The Shiba Inu community isn't the only crypto community coming together to support Turkey and Syria. But before we get into that, this channel has a daily giveaway of 100,000 Shib for a chance to participate in this giveaway. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. I miss Shiba Inu. Good luck! Also, there's now a membership option on this channel. Becoming a member gives you access to a private group. Chat with me as we can discuss the gems of crypto, finance, and success. If you are interested, head to the membership button. Several other cryptocurrencies have shown their support as well, including Binance. It will be Bitfinex and Tether. There is something interesting pointed out in all of this, however, that the crypto community seem to be the only financial communities that show this kind of support. Bitcoin enthusiast Bitcoin Archive even noted that it is only those large financial institutions that receive bailouts from their governments, but they have been very quiet since the earthquake. I wonder why. Please tell us what you think about this in the comments section below. Anyway, moving on, those Shiba Inu whales have been buying a lot of Shib lately. Currently, Shiba Inu stands as the second largest cryptocurrency after stablecoin among the top 5,000 Ethereum whales. They collectively have about 50.9 trillion Shib coins, worth about $735 million. It is possible that the increase in the purchases of these whales and their collectibles has something to do with the fact that they may bury them soon. That's an interesting thing. According to The Observer, Gimli and Blue Whale 73 have been making the news in 2021 for buying Shib almost every week for nearly 3 months. Shib is arguably the only token that whales have snapped up since 2021. In every price drop and hike in 2023 alone, whales have been buying and converting the token almost every week. What is most interesting is what purchases like this can do to the price of Shib. The Shiba Inu has seen some price drops this year for sure, but for the most part, the token has been enjoying price pumps, and some of that is just to do with incremental purchases. Do not you think? Well, whatever you think, consider sharing with us in the comments section below. Speaking of Shiba Inu purchases, an online survey was conducted asking people if they would like to buy Shib or Ethereum if they had 1,000. Well, it was a 4-way survey that included both Dogecoin and Bitcoin Classic as well. And although she did win the poll, she came in at #2. About 34.9% of voters said they would invest $1,000 in Shib, which is far more than the 16.7% that went to Ethereum and the 8.1% that went to Bitcoin Classic. Now, let me ask you, if you had $1,000, which of these cryptocurrencies would you consider investing in and why? Please share your thoughts in the comments field below. With that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, please like this video and don't forget to leave a comment and comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's spread this news out there.